The Objective News Network profiles for president in 2024. Welcome to the Objective News Network. This is the first in a series of presidential profiles for each of the declared candidates for president in the 2024 election. We will be examining each of the Republican, Democrat, and Independent candidates for president across the following 18 categories of interest to the American voter: the age and general health of the individual as an indicator of their ability to effectively perform the duties of the President of the United States. 2. Their upbringing and social class. 3. Their religion as a possible indicator of voter preference. 4th, the background of the candidate, such as education and experience in national leadership, their party affiliation. 6, their current position. 7, their national defense experience and their position on foreign threats. Diplomacy and international experience. Any plans they have to reduce the national debt. The position to increase the efficiency and reduce the cost of health care. Their position to maintain the solvency of Social Security. Their position on education, taxation, energy, climate, and the environment. Number 15, their position on abortion. 16, position on immigration, especially as it relates to the current crisis on the southern border of the United States. 17, their position on criminal justice reform and defunding of the police. And finally, their position on race relations. We are using authentication to help us gather information only from credible sources across the internet to remain objective. This allows us to show complete transparency in our analysis. So let's begin with our first presidential hopeful, Ron DeSantis, the current governor of the great state of Florida. Ron DeSantis was born on September 14, 1975. There's no indication that Ron DeSantis has any severe illness that would interfere with a possible two-term presidency. DeSantis is a Catholic. Numerous authentication sources point to DeSantis' religion and the possible impact that may have on the larger issue of abortion. DeSantis has an upbringing that was low to middle class. However, he attended Yale and received a law degree from Harvard University. He's a distinguished military veteran where he served as an attorney. Ron DeSantis is a conservative Republican. Ron DeSantis is presently serving as the governor of the great state of Florida. National defense experience on foreign threats is hawkish and mirrors the policy positions of former President Donald Trump. Numerous sources describing his national security experience, beginning with his military career, his service as a representative in the U.S. House of Representatives from 2013 to 2018, and his tenure as governor of the state of Florida. International relations, foreign policy, and diplomacy experience were garnered from his military service and the time he spent in Congress. DeSantis has no detailed plans, however, to reduce the national debt. The policy position is to reduce the national debt by cutting taxes to spur faster growth of the GDP. However, there is no evidence of any detailed plan with specifics to reduce the national debt. Ron DeSantis has no detailed plan to reduce the national cost of health care. So he has some experience in Florida working across the healthcare system with COVID-19 pandemic and other hands-on experience to increase the efficiency and reduce the cost of healthcare in the state of Florida. Again, there's no evidence of any detailed plan with specifics to reduce the national cost of healthcare. Ron DeSantis has no detailed plan to maintain the solvency of the Social Security system. Authentification found only one source relating to this assertion, in which presidential hopeful DeSantis suggests major benefit reductions for future beneficiaries for workers who are currently in their 30s and 40s. No evidence again of any detailed plan with specifics to assure the solvency of the Social Security system. Ron DeSantis' position on education includes banning the teaching of critical race theory, increases in the frequency of student testing to take place 3 times during the school year, increases in teacher pay, and he recently signed a bill to combat woke indoctrination that would teach our kids to hate our country or hate each other. Ron DeSantis' position on taxation is simple: business tax relief on depreciation of equipment and machinery, while maintaining the 2017 tax cut and the territoriality of the international tax system. His position on energy, climate, and the environment is a mixed one, with environmental initiatives and oversight in the state of Florida his strongest area. Position on abortion. Ron DeSantis signed a bill on April 13th that bans abortions after 6 weeks, with exceptions to save the woman's life or to avoid serious physical harm, and in cases of rape, incest, and human trafficking, and requires medications for abortion to be dispensed in person by a doctor and not by mail or telehealth. His position on immigration is stricter immigration laws and enforcement. Justice reform. Ron DeSantis has no detailed plan on justice reform. He does, however, have a track record of opposing liberal prosecutors and support for law enforcement. His race relations position is not clear. While he opposes woke activism and critical race theory in schools and corporations as counterproductive to creating an inclusive society, he supports the elimination of diversity programs in Florida education. He has alluded to the benefits of slavery in helping its victims acquire new skills. On the plus side, Ron DeSantis has the following positive attributes should he be elected as president. First, he's young and able to serve. He comes from a low to middle class family who knows the importance of hard work. He is very well educated, and he has served on key House committees as a member of Congress and the governor of Florida. That gives him a leadership and experience edge. His religion and performance in the following areas are mixed attributes for Mr. DeSantis to achieve the presidency in 2024. He is viewed by many as a hawkish conservative Republican ideologue. This perception extends to his hardliner positions on education, especially as it relates to critical race theory. Although he has no documented plan to increase student literacy, he has been active in this area as governor of Florida. DeSantis' position on taxation follows the general Republican Party line of reducing taxes to spur economic development. Collectively, his positions on energy, climate, and the environment are a mixed bag. Although he has no national plan, he has shown sensitivity in preserving the environment during his tenure as governor of Florida. His position on the complete ban of abortions is not absolute. His position on immigration reflects the large number of Hispanic origin voters in Florida, creating a mixed perception on immigration at the U.S. southern border. His national position on race relations is not clear. Mr. DeSantis has no detailed plan to reduce the national debt, to reduce the cost of national health care, and to maintain the solvency of the Social Security system and for justice reform. It is what it is for December 1st, 2023. Next time, we will look at another 2024 presidential hopeful to see how he or she ranks relative to other contenders across the 18 areas of importance to the voters as they go to the voting booth in 2024 to elect a new president. This is Jon Hnatio reporting for the Objective News Network. Thank you for watching, and please give us a thumbs up, your comments, and tell your family, friends, and colleagues and followers about us. We'll see you the next time.